Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to talk about why Saudi Arabia is the worst Arabic country in the world. Please continue subscribing and watching me as I produce more videos, and I will really appreciate. Saudi Arabia has some problem, and I want to discuss because one day I worked in Saudi Arabia and I met wonderful challenge which really made me to be surprised. The first problem in Saudi Arabia is communication barrier. You can go, most of the people in Saudi Arabia don't know how to communicate in English. They always communicate in Arabic. So they expect you to talk to you in Arabic and they expect you to do accordingly. If you don't do accordingly, they will kick you or they will take you back to the office. Once in my life, I worked with a madam who don't know how to work, who to speak in English. She only tell me, attend the party, and I ask her, should we the party? I didn't know what is the party because I worked in Bahrain before and now I'm in Saudi Arabia, and I didn't know the Arabic in Bahrain is different because in Bahrain they will call Kleenex tissue, and in Saudi Arabia they will call mindil. So the Arabic is very different. So I didn't know shunut the party. I asked her, shunut the party. She didn't tell me. She only tell me, yalla ro fok, jib shada ro maktab. Go bring your bag, we will go back to the office. Communication barrier is a problem. Also, you can meet a very inhuman person who when you are sick, she is not ready to take you to hospital. This happened to me. Now my second house, I am sick. I worked for 3 months, then I was sick one day. Instead of this madam taking me to hospital, she surprised me. Very inhuman. She was very inhuman. What she did, she took a telephone and called the police and tell the police, come and take this Arami. My God, Jesus Christ, the police came for me. I explained to them I am sick, and instead of kicking me, they take me to hospital. And they take me back to my office. See how they are inhuman. They don't like to spend any single cent in Kadama. When you are sick, they don't like to spend much money on you. They can take you to hospital and they leave you there. Or they take you back to the office. You go in these offices in Saudi Arabia, you'll be surprised. There are millions of Kadama going back there for treatment. They are sick, they don't like to spend any money. That is very human. They don't like to spend any single cent on Kadama. Because she is sick, she is taken back to office. That was my second house. My third house. These people sometimes go to pray in Mecca for some days, for 2 days, 3 days, and they will leave you in the house. So I was left with a certain boy who was young. And this boy wanted to misuse me. He wanted to misuse me as a wife. I kicked him serious and I tell him, devil, away from me. I don't do such nonsense, and they will fight seriously. Then after the madam came asking me what happened, I explained. She didn't like to listen to me. She listened to his son. And I tell her, she tell me, we go back to office. I explained to the office. The office didn't listen to me. She listened to the madam and they gave her another Kadama. How will mistreatment end? If you do wrong to Kadama, no follow-up. If you do wrong to me, no follow-up. You go in the office, you take another new Kadama, you will also mistreat. I am sure they take a new Kadama and the new Kadama also went through what I was going. How will this problem end in Saudi Arabia? If That somebody does wrong to you, if she take back to you to office when you are sick, no treatment, she take a new kadama and life continues. She can change even 30 times. These minorities are making Saudi Arabia to be very hard. So we went back to office and she take another new kadama. What a surprise. They don't follow what happened. See, last 4 months there was a certain girl who was raped in Saudi Arabia, and I am sure the sponsor go and take a new kadama to replace immediately. And the same said the new kadama maybe undergo the same problem which the old kadama was going. No follow-up of what happened. If somebody died in your house, no follow-up. What happened to this kadama? No follow-up. They just be silent. They send you back to office, and that is all. It's very hard. It's very hard to work in Saudi Arabia. Let us be king. Now the fourth house. I went in the fourth house. This fourth house was not a challenge to me. I met a wonderful madam. One of the best in the world. That is Wasaba. As I am cleaning this point, she will clean the other point. And we will finish, we will go cook together and eat together. She had no kid. She was just a lady staying in the house alone. So I worked with her for my 2 years and I was very happy. I miss her. She was really good. So how will Saudi Arabia really change? Why? What am I trying to communicate? If somebody mistreat me, she want to use me, she don't like to take me back to hospital. She don't like me to take me to hospital when I'm sick. She go in the office, she change. No follow-up. What happened to this? No follow-up. If she want to rape you, you go back to office, no follow-up. What happened to kadama? No. They will take a new kadama and change. So mistreatment will continue happening. It will never end. Unless otherwise it will never end. Okay, also Saudi Arabia is funny. A certain friend of mine had just finished contract and she was asked, will you come back? She said no. And this madam put some gold inside the bag. And in the airport, she said, I want to check inside the bag of this kadama. She opened the bag and now there she said, oh, see, she has stolen my gold ring. What a wonderful day to that kadama. Our flight was cancelled and she was told no more flight, no more going to your country. They don't like you to go because they think, who will do the work which this kadama was doing? Who will do all what this kadama was doing? So what's wrong with Saudi Arabians really? Why should you take things and put inside the bag of a kadama? Last time I saw a kadama in my office, who was really kicked seriously because of earphones. There were earphones inside her bag. Because it was 4 months contract, then she finished her 4 months. She was taken back to office and there were just earphones. She was seriously kicked. And her salary for 4 months got lost. Why? Because of only earphone. We talked to the kadama and she said she didn't take anything from the house. She found it inside her bag and she don't know how. Yani they find a way how they will not pay you. Some are they are not caring. They are very inhuman. The girl was crying tears. She didn't get her salary. How sad was that? We have to be careful. And please, minorities, why don't you take kadama to hospital when sick? Why don't you give kadama food? Why don't you just feel like they are human being? We are human being like you. Why don't you treat kadama just like you? When he's sick, take hospital. When when she complain about something, you check and you know the truth. And will make Saudi Arabia environment better. But if no follow-up, Saudi Arabia will never change because they will keep on changing. And you, as you work in Saudi Arabia, never think of Kembo. If you think of Kembo, that will be the end of you. It will be the start of problem. If you are thinking of a boy, it's better you go back in the office and you apply for caregiver. Caregiver has a better salary. You say, I want to be a caregiver, I don't like a kadam. You will have a better salary instead of Kemboy. To Kemboy is a problem. It's very hard to start your problem. You go meet, you go outside there, you buy everything for yourself. You will spend a lot of money and you don't have money. You don't have even the house. Be keen. Yes, you work in Saudi Arabia. Be very keen. Saudi Arabia is tricky. Let us be tricky and be tricky. The trickies of Saudi Arabia, so that will make. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Continue watching and subscribing, and I would really appreciate. I'm bored.